Episode 5. This is Dandin.
RJ Machismo, what's good, guys?
All right, today we got homies from the 808. We got the homie V and Tasha. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing?
We're doing well. Thank you so much for having us. It's it's an 8-hour difference from y'all. 8 hours, but it's cool. We just hanging out there. So hopefully you guys are all being safe there. In Hawaii. So how's everything over there in Hawaii? Like how are you guys being taking care of each other in the new normal?
It seems pretty normal. Just that everyone's wearing masks. I feel like compared to Cali, the amount of cases is a lot more controlled. They've kind of cut off the border to incoming tourists.
That's cool. Did they close the beaches, or are the beaches still accessible for you guys?
They're still open.
Still open?
Yeah.
That's crazy. They closed out the beaches here in California.
Yeah, we heard.
Yeah, I heard cut back down. No.
Yeah, because the COVID spiked here a lot. So the governor's like, yeah, we're closing all.
Yeah, shut it back down, bro.
Yeah.
Shut it back down.
There's like a sign that says beaches closed because of COVID, because of you. I'm like, they made it personal.
So how's like the malls down there? Are they still doing like that social distancing stuff where you gotta wait in line and have like 6 feet apart and stuff? Yeah.
They check your
That's
temperature.
oh wow.
Your temperature? That's
Just
wild.
to go into the mall.
Sanitize at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
All right, so we're just here to get to know you guys, because I know you guys are also sneakerheads too.
Yeah,
which is cool. So just tell us more about yourself.
I was actually originally born in Canada, Toronto. Lived there until I was about 8, and then moved to Cali. My parents got divorced. Moved to Cali. I grew up really poor. We lived in a 1-bedroom apartment with 8 of my relatives. That was fun. Everyone knew everyone's business. And then I came to Hawaii actually for my 21st birthday, like 4 years ago. And then I fell in love because, out here it's about family, respect. Right. Everyone hugs and kisses you, and they welcome you, And I just really like that. We're all about family out here.
That's cool. How about you?
How about you, Tasha?
We're all about Hawaii family, like Hana.
Yeah.
I'm born and raised in Hawaii, Oahu. Moved away after I finished grad school, and I've been away for about 7 years. I just moved back. That's actually what pulled me back was my island home, family, feel comfortable. The beach.
That's cool. So, if I don't mind asking, what nationality are both of you guys?
So I'm a quarter Chinese and Cambodian. And then Tasha.
I'm Japanese, and then I'm a quarter white and a quarter black. So.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
I had no idea.
We're just learning a lot about each other now.
Yeah, me and Rel were all Filipino, so I'm sure there's a lot of Filipinos.
Yeah, friends growing up with Filipino, so
yeah.
Oh, you did?
In Hawaii too, technically the Asians are the majority, and then white are minority.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh wow.
I know it's funny because when white people out here, they're like, "Wow, we've never experienced racism before. We didn't know Hawaii is such a racist state." And no, I've heard that. There's so many white people that come to Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. All right, so my next question, so for both of you guys, nice segue. What's it like living over there in Hawaii?
Chill. Very extremely chill.
And people here actually really I wouldn't say complacent, but I feel like they're so comfortable with the way of life here that
right.
What's the right word? they're not really ambitious. If
They're just like content.
they're content,
Content where they're at.
Yeah, versus like Cali, everyone's like time is money. Like
Yeah.
everyone's
Right.
always out here. Everyone's like
Everyone's
wide
super
time,
cruise.
super cruise. People respond to your emails like 3 days later.
3 days later,
3 days later. Yeah, that's tight.
that's worse than Filipino time. for real.
No, we got Hawaiian time. You got to tell people, like, if your party's at like 5, you got to tell them like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
That's like Filipino time too.
Yeah, like the ones like
Yeah.
to be over. Everybody just show up.
And then everyone still be late. So what are like the good things about like living in Hawaii, and like what are the challenges of living there?
The challenges, I would say, probably how expensive it is. Like it's so expensive to live out here. But the perks is, we're living in paradise.
Right.
All the beautiful views, the green mountains,
The
bright
nature.
blue ocean.
Right. You can like pretty much, there's always something to do. If you enjoy
Right.
as far as other things, not so much. But I mean, yeah, cost of living is really expensive, but like V said, it's the price you pay to live in paradise.
Mm-hmm.
So, but there's a lot of good things that comes out of that still, though. Even though
For sure. I mean, the people are happy. Everyone's so amazing here. Everyone's helping each other out. You just feel so much more welcomed here.
right,
As soon as you walk in the door, everyone's like, "Hey, nice to meet you."
yeah,
Like you're already like family.
right,
This and
Yeah.
bro and auntie, uncle.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
It's very respectful.
Yeah, it really is like Ohana, huh?
yeah. Yeah, I feel like like just being there when I was there, I feel like even like strangers, they're so nice to you and stuff like that. They'll say hi and stuff like that, and like help you out and stuff. With directions and stuff. So
And they like go out of their way to help you.
yeah, that's what I'm
know?
saying. They go out of your way and stuff. So
I wish when I first moved out here, this guy thought I was local, so he started speaking pidgin. I don't know if you guys heard people speak.
What is that?
I haven't heard that.
It's basically like broken up English.
It's like slang.
It's slang for Hawaiians. So
No, I mean it's like a local thing.
it's like a
if
local
you're
thing, yeah.
if you're from here, then you kind of know.
Is that like a hard English, like with like that accent?
Yeah, it's
Give
like
an example. Give an example.
I'm not good at.
Okay.
I've been on the
let me
mainland for
try, let me
7
try.
years. I
Let's
can't
like-
do it. Cobra,
Yeah.
how you like them?
Okay.
Oh, sis.
Another one would be like,
Cherry.
oh, cuz you like scrap. Scrap means
That means you want to
fight. Like,
Yeah.
or people are like, oh, like, there's choke people here. Like,
choke is plenty.
choke is plenty.
If something's delicious, you'd be like, oh, broke them out.
I think I heard that before.
I gotta Google that.
Yeah, right.
I don't even know where it's
There's also
What's another one? How's it?
oh yeah, how's it? That's very basic pigeon.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah,
how are you?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
you.
yeah, you.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're like with someone,
Yeah.
Or if you're talking about someone else, you're like, oh, the kind's coming.
you can
like,
use the kind for anything.
The
Right.
The kind. Oh, where are we going? The kind. For the kind. Who the kind? You know what I mean? Like it's just.
We're learning something new.
That's you learn
That's
something
pretty
new every
cool.
day.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then like if you're trying to ask someone like, how do you like that? You'd be like, oh, howsums. You know?
Whoa.
I need to buy it on Amazon with that book.
Yeah.
Facts.
Oh, there is? There's a
Yeah.
book?
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
My favorite in there is talking about those little cockroaches that have like the wings and they look like
Oh my
little
gosh.
eyes? You call them B-52s. Hold on, B-52 cockroach. You gotta kill them.
It's like the plane.
Big cockroach, like, problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
we
bad.
We have the flying
They're
cockroaches.
big.
They fly.
They fly, and they're like,
That's ridiculous. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
But yeah, it's cool over there though. Like I said, I mean, everyone is like super cool and super chill, man. Like I think when I was there, I was also mistaken as a local. I don't know, just the way I look, I guess. So
For sure.
I got mistaken too. Yeah.
I was like,
Nice with
I was
you
like, all I needed was like the tribal. I mean, obviously. So, but So my next question for you guys: your favorite places to travel? It seems like you guys are into traveling. So what's like your number one favorite spot to travel?
I would say, personally, I really liked Bali. Anywhere in Southeast Asia, honestly, is actually the best place to travel to because
Hmm.
your currency is worth more. So when you're out there,
Yeah.
it's cheap, so you
Right.
just get more for your money, And out there, the food definitely. I would say Bali and Vietnam were my top two.
Yeah. No.
The food, the views.
I'd say my top just period is Japan.
Japan.
I love Japan. Japan is they're so advanced with technology,
So nice,
and
everything.
they've been wearing masks before COVID,
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
right?
All of those guys. Yeah.
To prevent other people from getting sick if you're
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
I remember, I've been to Japan like 20 times. So one of the times I went myself and I was at the train station and everything is so convenient there. They have everything, right? So there's like lockers so you can leave your stuff
Mhm.
and then walk around and then come back to the locker and retrieve your stuff when you want to go back on the train. So I had like a carry-on suitcase and I put in the locker and I was putting the coins in and I dropped my whole coin purse of coins, like just the whole thing still on the ground.
Whoa.
Literally 30 people around me turned around and all picked up my coins and gave them back to me.
All 30 coins.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. They're just so nice and just looking out for other people. It's just the culture is just amazing,
Well, let me ask you this about Japan. What's the difference with the ramen? Is there like a difference with like how authentic the ramen is here in the United States versus in Japan?
Everything is more authentic in Japan.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying, but
Not just, of course, yeah, the ramen.
Yeah.
I think it just has to do with the scope of work, like with people taking pride in what they do.
Right.
So a lot of it, with cooking, like if someone really takes pride in what they're cooking, no matter how
Mm-hmm.
$4 bowl of ramen, in Japan they just take so much pride in it. And so much like an art.
Out there too.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, even like their sushi trays, it's like a Picasso. The way they put like the wasabi and like the ginger, it's crazy. That's great. So now for the fun part. So I see that both of you guys are in sneakers. So what got into you sneakers for you guys?
For me, it was actually watching my mom and my brother watch basketball. They're huge basketball fans. And so I was like, oh, wow, like Jordans, like they look pretty cool. Like I want to check them out. And then like went to the Nike store one day and was like, "Jordans, like I need to buy these." And then it just started from there. But yeah, it started with basketball though.
For B. Oh, that's cool. How about you, Tasha?
Same thing, except I'm a little bit older than B. So I was actually a kid when Michael Jordan was playing. And I was into it. I was growing up in the 90s, and I was going like after school, summer school, and like all those programs, and all of the cool kids were wearing Jordan. And it was like because I'm a kind of a tomboy, so I wanted to do the things that the boys are doing.
Right.
So I mean, Michael Jordan, I always looked up to him. And I remember when I was in kindergarten, I was wearing some Jordans to school, and the boy told me I was wearing boy shoes. And I never forgot that. And so I just continued to wear boy shoes because why not? And it's just
so much more comfortable.
It is. It's super comfortable. It's just more convenient to wear sneakers than to wear heels,
Yeah.
Is it more comfortable, right? It's wearing sneakers.
And I was actually wearing sneakers back when girls were only wearing heels, like on social media. Wow, and it's just so funny for me. We're all wearing sneakers, so we all get along. But like sneakers just always like been a passion of mine to collect stories. Like with Nike SB, they all have a different story behind the design. Jordans, usually every colorway has like some type of story, or if Michael Jordan wore them, then of course they're the classic.
Very sentimental, right?
For sure. And then I'm a huge Kobe fan, so
Kobe.
Like protege right there.
That's my guy.
That's my guy too.
Yeah.
I have like some of my Kobe's just like mean a lot to me because
we see you have a Barbie Laker, doll in the background.
I'm a Laker fan.
Oh, you got the Kobe logo too right behind it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. There it is.
it's just right behind the Barbie, you know, casually.
That's a true fan.
Yeah, I have that.
Wow,
Hey. Whoa, that's a shoe right there.
wow, the chaos.
Hey.
Did you paint that?
No, it's a local artist. He painted it. I can give you guys.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty cool right there.
I got these at I got this one. I got this at a local sneaker event we had called Hawaii Sneakerhead Space. It was back
Okay.
in this is like the second annual one they've had. It's kind of like a space where like all the local streetwear sneakerheads collaborate and just
That's awesome.
Yeah,
artists come and
that's pretty sick right there.
So then another perfect segue. So what's your favorite pair of shoes right now? What's your favorite sneakers?
I don't care about being gay.
Oh, I was just like telling them more about us, you know. I don't know.
What's your favorite sneakers for both of you guys?
You go first. I mean, my all-time favorite sneaker is like my beater, BC3.
Beater.
It's
Black
just-
Cement threes.
yeah, it's just I wear them all the time. I have some crazy sneakers, but literally that's just my all-time favorite sneaker. Like,
If I was going out, I would just wear my Nike Air Maxes or, you know.
The chill joints.
I don't really like to wear my Jordans because of the humidity out here, you know, like
Hmm.
randomly. So and the spray doesn't even help because of the humidity.
Especially
Yeah.
with green shoe, right? Like it'll just
Yeah.
get soaked with the suede, or depending what kind of shoe you're wearing that day.
Yeah,
I wear the
definitely.
sneakers.
Me too. That's why I like, and also Hawaii too. Everyone wears slippers.
Yep.
Like
Everyone.
everyone wears slippers. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate like you
That's
know,
why
sneakers
our
out here.
sneakerhead community is very small and close
Very
knit. Like we
small.
all know each other.
Mm.
Those are like my family.
So is it easier to get like, you know, the exclusive stuff then since the sneaker, you know, community is like small? Do you think there's not it's still not easy?
On Cali is like the easiest place to get everything. If you're in Hawaii, you just gotta have a plug, or you go to the resale, the consignment shops. Like shout out to Tourist, shout out to Original Braille, shout out to the Vault. Those are the three main spots I would go to.
That's awesome. Wow, that's crazy.
I should have brought the fucking slippers that everyone wears. Like
The locals?
the local slippers that everyone. You know which one?
There's local slippers.
Everyone
Locals.
has them.
It's like the official slippers.
I know. If you're not wearing them, they're bobos,
They're bobo joints.
bobo joints. I'm curious. I don't know what's an official.
Yeah, I want to see this official.
We got to be authentic.
Locals.
No. The
Not
ones
these?
that have like
The Samoan
the
one?
The Samoan ones.
Oh my gosh.
You know which ones I'm talking about.
Yes.
right?
Who wears those that you know?
Everyone. Everyone wears.
Okay, I
Have to
don't
show
know
them.
anyone who wears.
I knew I should have brought them.
You
I
have
have fun.
I know Tasha got a pair. I think she got the pair lying around somewhere. One of y'all.
Somebody got a pair.
Somebody got a pair in the car or something.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Oh,
They're gonna laugh.
This is what we want.
This is what everyone wears.
Let's see this.
It got to be authentic. You got to get it from the website or something.
Okay, ready?
Oh,
Oh, the Jesus joint.
Jesus.
Who she's talking about that wears these for real? Like I haven't seen
Everyone-
them.
It's like It's like the uncles be wearing them joints.
That
I
that's
have
that's the barbecue slivers.
Like local here.
Say,
So these are the ones that
beach.
like I'm talking about. They're actually called locals. You see them?
Oh, okay, yeah.
We gotta look. Me and Raul gotta look into that. With
So the first one you showed is kind of like the Nike slides here, but in like in that type of style.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So my next question is, so what's the sneaker culture like in Hawaii?
Like I said, it's really close knit.
Mm-hmm.
I've known these guys forever, and then the new people, it's like super easy to enter. It's like everyone's chill, whatever. There's like I feel like before there was a big rite of passage to enter the sneaker community. Remember, like you have to know a person, or you have to know what you're doing, and
Yeah, you gotta know everything about it, like have the facts
involved, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, I feel like it's a lot different. So maybe it's came with time, but a lot of like my OG heads, I've known them forever, and just always felt like family. Like we even like get together and like before we used to get together and like meet up and talk about sneakers, drink and stuff. But now we have like events where we see each other maybe like once or twice a year. Just catch up on things, and then I feel like the trends are changing.
Mm-hmm.
No, like literally, like we're all getting older. Like a lot of like my OG friends that were in sneakers before, like kids and stuff, and some of them fall out of the hobby. And then now the new people come in, and it's like you really like you accept people no matter what. Like I feel like before it was really difficult to just be in the hobby. Like
There was like levels to it.
Yeah.
Like you gotta know your stuff. Right.
But now it's like, like, 6 shoes and like instant connection.
Yeah, I think that's like great because every time like if you're wearing something, that's just like an instant like conversation starter. Like, hey, like
Right.
I like your Jordans or I like your your Yeezys, and then
Right.
thanks. It kind of like you feel good, right? Like you feel good. Like, hey, I'm gonna make
It's a feel good thing.
It's a feel good.
Yeah.
You don't expect making a friend towards the end, but hey, like this person might be the next person. Like I'm gonna be like maybe if you know somebody that can like like a connection or a hookup or like where to good advice where to get shoes. I think it's important like as an OG like you Tasha, like we share those just good experiences and advices for people who may not be suited with like shoes. It's great that we spread that knowledge, and we're just here to just educate. We're not being like disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's always a humbling thing. Like, hey, like I'm learning something new with a new person too.
Yep.
So those sneaker events that you guys do, is it like a like a buy trade sale thing, or is it like a showcase type?
They have like a combination of both.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll have like some booths that just like showcasing some of pairs, and then others that they just have it all as a trade. At the Hawaii Sneakerhead Space event, I sponsored like tables in the back where people can show up, and you don't have to actually have purchased a table. So all the people that go over there can just hang out and like buy such trade, whatever they want to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long you been doing this type of event in Hawaii?
This is the second year they've had it. Prior they had Dunk Exchange come down.
Oh wow.
Yeah. We went to that one in LA, right?
Yeah, like because like when Rel was visiting me in California, we were just casually going like to Staples Center. At that time, I think Kobe was doing like a sneaker event like at a mall, but I think he was somewhere in the LA like Staples Center. And then like these kids were leaving Dunk Exchange, and then we happened to bump into them, and they saw us coming in. They were like, "Hey, like you guys want to go in?" And then we were about to buy tickets too. Like, all right, just got in for free, and then like checked it out. So it's real cool.
All right. So the next question, we're going down this list now, so we're almost to the end. For both of you guys, it seems like you guys are both content living there, but do you ever see yourself living anywhere else but Hawaii?
Good question, actually. I get bored really easily. So I would never want to be in the same place for too long. But for now, I think Hawaii's home for now. for a while
Yay!
until I figured it out.
Just figure it out.
Yeah.
How about you, Tasha?
I mean, I've been a lot of places in the world. I've traveled extensively, and there's really no place quite like home. And especially if my home is Hawaii, like I feel so blessed to be from here and blessed to be able to like return home here. V's right, it gets pretty boring, and I also get kind of bored really quick. But I think this would be a great like home base from like prior to me moving and relocating to the mainland. I would always like take a trip up to the mainland or take a trip up to Japan or whatever. And you know, being away for so long really made me appreciate all that's here and all that I really missed. And there's so many times that I was going to move home, and now that I'm back here, it's just I feel so much more grateful to be from such a beautiful like island paradise, you know.
Yeah.
I guess from hearing from people on the mainland who constantly would say stuff to me like, why would you ever leave there? Or why would you move?
Yeah.
I would always want to go to Hawaii. Or like some of them, it's like their dream to even visit, you know? And just hearing that kind of stuff over and over and over and over and over really kind of like embedded into my brain. Like I should feel a lot more appreciative of like where I'm from. So for now, I mean, I could definitely stay here forever.
And actually, what was I going to say? I actually did move away from Hawaii a little bit to go back to Cali because I missed it so much. And it's just so different. Like in Cali, it's like people care about your status and what you have and what you do, you know. And out here in Hawaii, people always ask, where are you from? You know, and they care about more who you are as a person than you know. It's not what you bring to the table, but who you are. And I actually had a friend out here in Hawaii, and you know, he does music. He's a producer, and he actually made these business cards with just his name on it, and he would hand it to people. And he's like, "Here, this is my name's Peter," you know, and like he's like, you know, you can get to know me as a person and judge me on that instead of what I do, you know. So that was pretty cool. And you know, when I went back to California, it just made me appreciate everything here in Hawaii, you know, like how nice people are, how, you know, they accept you as family and they're so loving and they give kisses and everything. And like, you guys believe in God?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So I actually have a really inspiring story, true story. So when I said I moved back to Cali, like I was going through a really dark time. I had just lost my cousin, you know, suicide, and I was figuring out my money situation, and so I was super depressed in Cali. I woke up one morning and I was like, "Fuck God! Like he's not real, you know? Like I don't believe in God. Like, and I was so mad at my cousin. I was like, how could you do that, you know?" And I was sleeping on my friend's couch at the time. And my friend that I hadn't talked to in 10 years, like she had no idea what was going on, you know. I woke up to text from her, and she's the next morning, and she's like, "V, God loves you. He just wants you to have faith, and you're lost right now, and he just wants you to know that when you're ready, he's there to help you." And I remembered I like cried so much that day, but it was like tears of happiness.
Right.
And then I just went back to Hawaii with a goal, and yeah, and my life is
Amazing.
But I have to tell that story because I used to not believe in God until that happened, you know, and it was just like such a crazy thing because she knew nothing about that, and that's what brought me back to Hawaii.
So it was meant to be. It was just meant to be.
Yeah. And you got good friends too, to your left.
There it is.
So ironic because when I came back with nothing. Like,
yeah, me too. I came back with $100 and slept on my friend's couch for like 5 months. And just,
like I came back with like no like emotional like nothing, like in my mind, in my heart, nothing. And then coming back, all my friends are just here. I've been meeting a lot of dope people, and what better place to like rejuvenate, you know?
Right.
Hawaii, I would say, is definitely a place for healing. Like,
yeah,
healing for sure. It's definitely like a healing place.
Yeah, and it's great because I mean, like you said, it's just like family there, and it's it's a lot of support system, I guess, if you want to put it that way, right? So you have a lot of support system.
For
So
sure.
Yeah, we love Hawaii because, like I said,
I'm getting jealous.
yeah, like my friend, yeah, Rael actually got married in Hawaii. Oh my God, the view,
The beach.
jeez.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
All
that's
right, all right.
that's rubbing it in a little bit. Yeah, because yeah, me and like Rael got married. My friend Rael got married 2 years ago in Hawaii. And I was like, it's a destination wedding. It's cool. I always wanted to like check it out, and then I was just like blown away. I understood like I never understood. And he told me like why he wanted to get married, um, but the fact that everything around Hawaii is just like it's so natural that even it's heartfelt. Even like people, you know, people everywhere they're so nice. Um, and it's great that we were able to experience that. Going to Hawaii, and hopefully down the future we can go back. So it's great. We love it there. We want to go back when there's this quarantine.
Definitely.
Man,
I was supposed to actually come back there in January 2021, but with all this stuff going on, who knows? But we'll see.
When you guys get back here, we'll take you guys somewhere to eat. We'll take you to all of the dope sneaker shops. Introduce you to all my homies. It'll be
you said you said the S word.
Oh,
Sneaker shop. Definitely, yeah, we definitely want to check it out. Yeah,
yeah.
actually, Rael, Rael, like one of his promises too to himself, he got married in Jordan ones.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, the black and red ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Chicago,
so, was that?
Chicago ones.
No, the black and reds, the breads, the bands,
Oh,
The
the
bands.
band ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
band ones.
The black and red ones, like black, red. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like everybody's top favorite shoe right now. If you ask anybody here, especially in the East Coast, what's your favorite Jordan ones? I'm like, of course.
Yeah. It's the modern day Chuck. It's the modern day Chuck Taylors. Like
Yeah, it is. It is. There's a lot of colors.
yeah.
So.
All right. So our last question to you, V and Tasha, and thanks again so much for having the time for us. You can ask us questions. So, what's your question to us?
You want me to ask?
You asked first. I'm thinking about it.
All right. Let V process her question.
What's your favorite sneakers?
Oh, what? That's what I was gonna ask.
Oh, that's what
That's like the easiest question.
All right. Tasha can ask another question.
All right, I'll think of something else.
All right. Go, Arel. You go first.
My favorite sneakers. I'm gonna have to say the Jordan 13s, the playoffs. I don't know if you guys know that. It's the black and white with the white pods.
Nice.
So I tell everybody like the reason why that's my favorite because like watching Jordan growing up like back in 1998, just seeing the whole series. The Last Dance. I'm pretty sure you guys saw the documentary, right? Yeah. So it's just that, and it's just a black and white shoe. You can't go wrong with it. What I'm saying? It just looks sick. So especially with like the Bulls uniforms. So
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
Interesting. I've never heard anyone say that 13s are their favorite.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody hates on that. So that's my favorite.
That's awesome.
All right. So mine. I think you probably heard this already. The Jordan 11 Conquerors, the white and black patent, leather Jordans. So I bought. Yeah. So I started collecting like 2000. I worked at Popeyes chicken. No shame in high school. So my first paycheck, I saved up my paycheck, and then I bought the Jordan 11 Concords. It was on a Wednesday. That's when Jordans were they were releasing on a weekday. Yeah. So I got the last pair, and then people right after me were like, you got the last pair. I hate you. I didn't know it was like that serious because I thought I was like, hey, like they were. I saw them on display. I bought them, and then the rest is history. They got retro 3 times already.
Yeah, 3 times.
It came with low top. So yeah, those are my favorite pair.
That's dope. I actually have an interesting Concord story. I camped out for them. What was it? 2011.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Went to like a major camp out for 11s because after that I was like over it.
Yeah, it was crazy back that time. Yeah.
After 2011. It was when sneakers kind of got a little bit too overwhelming for like to do campouts because of Instagram and social media and stuff. But down here, I went to Pro Ridge, Foot Locker, and then there was a Foot Locker, there was a Foot Action, there was Champs, and I think that's it. But so, you know, they opened the main mall doors at like midnight, and then everyone like stampeded in.
Dang.
And I'm like 5 foot. Okay, I'm actually 4'11", but like, you know, I'm trying to like run and like not get trampled here. And I chose to go to Foot Locker instead of the other sneaker stores. And for some reason, Foot Locker opened after everywhere else. So I was camping for like, instead of till 8 a.m., I was there till like 10. I don't know. I was there super late. And the guy in front of me, they ran out of all the men's sizes. So he grabs a 5.5, which is so interesting because I told him I was going to buy a 5.5. And so he turns around, he asks me, "You want to buy these from me?" After he like is leaving the store. I was like, I'm done with this. I'm done with your already. Like, I'm just gonna buy everything online.
Wait, so did you ever get the shoes?
Well, of course I got them, but I was pissed.
Oh, okay.
Was he? Did he resell them? Did he try to sell it to you for resale?
Yeah, he's trying to resell them to me for like $220 or something like that.
Oh no!
Oh, that's the price now for men's size.
Yeah.
Grade school size.
Yeah, that's crazy. Grade school was like 110 before.
Yeah.
Oh, like, I've been sitting outside the store with you for like 8 hours. I thought we were like being friends or something.
Yeah. See.
Get out of here. Anyways.
That's cool. So, what's your question to us, Tasha?
Let's see. How do you feel about how the game has changed in the past? I'd say like 8 or so years. Do you like the hype now? Do you feel like things are different for the better or for the worse?
I'll let you get that one first. You're more OG,
Yeah.
OG to me.
Man, that's a tough question. Nah, I think
That's a good question. That
is a good question. Yeah. Like I said, I think it's changed for the good and for the worse because for us, like, you know, like original collectors like us, like me and Rael, Tasha, and then V2, it's hard to, how do I say it? It's such a good pain. It's really
question.
There's like a question that I gotta think about, like really, really think about. Yeah, and like I think for original, like back in the day, it's so much easier back then. You would just like go to the store. Usually you wait like an hour right before you camp out. Yeah. Now it's like you got camp out 2, 3 days, 4 days. Now, or even now, you have to get like a raffle ticket, or you know, you have to like do something online. To me, it got worse too because it's not what it used to be. Like it's much harder now to get something that was once attainable like 10, 15 years ago. It's important. It's great that we still know people, that you still have connections, because you know the homies will always like look out for you. Like, hey, you know, Tasha or V got, you know, I got their size. I'm gonna hook them up. I'm not gonna like sell resell. Same with Rel too. Like we go vice versa. We got each other's backs. Like we have a system. Like because he wears like a 10, I wear like a 12. So if one of us don't get something, like we'll help, you know, each other out. It's kind of like a brotherhood thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it really did get for the worst. I think people nowadays, especially companies like Nike, Adidas, they care more about, you know, the money and not what people care. They don't care about the people. Like, and it sucks because, you know, it's hard. You have like someone like doesn't know about sneakers and they want to, oh, I want a pair of Yeezys. But it's cool, like now, like Yeezys are much more easier to get, you know, a little bit. But like the harder like Jordans to get now, you know, it's tough. You just have to network. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's what it's all about now, is like networking, and it's just tough though, you know.
It is tough because I mean, networking is like you could know somebody, but then it's like you got to pay the price. Obviously,
right,
you know,
right.
it's like you really got to know them before you to like, you know, get a hookup. But for me, I think it's for the worst. For the worst is it's harder to get certain things, and you know, sometimes it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? Because like it takes away from like the people that really want the shoe. they can't get it and they don't want to try anymore. And then sometimes they'll make them lose passion for the sneakers, right? So for me, I say it's for the worst, but for the good, that everyone's getting into it, I guess, right? It's like everywhere you look, everyone's got the same shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just now it's like it's how you style it. Like before, you could walk down like, oh, you got the exclusive joints, blah blah, and then you ain't got these. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, yeah, I got those, man. Yeah, I got them joints at home or something, blah blah like that. So so now things just like everyone's just getting into it, and it is good for the game, I guess. But like I said, it's bad for the people that's trying to get what they want.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think like I said, it's nice that we just, we're here to share stories. Like we heard these stories, Tosh stories, Rel stories. It's good that we have that, that storytelling aspect. That it's good to know like what people went through, and then also that could inspire someone. You know what? I don't want, I'm gonna help out my friend because I don't want them to go through what I went through. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like that's just being a good person. So, um, definitely we just want to make sure that we educate everybody, including ourselves.
Right. So that was great, guys.
It's cool. So before we let you guys go, I see, we're you guys are at Tasha's place. We want to see what you, if you guys.
Yeah. What do you got? Yeah. Let's see the heat.
We want to see some heat.
Show you guys some of my shoes. I can start with.
Damn, why didn't I bring my shoes?
I don't know.
No, I don't know why I didn't. I was rushed today.
Alright, let's start with my man's Kobe.
The Grinch. Hey.
Wow.
I'll be your
Vanna White.
I'll hold each sneaker.
So let me ask, what size are your shoes?
My Kobe's are 5. I'm typically like in SVs I'm a 6. So I go from 5 to 6.
Okay. How about you, V?
Oh.
How about what's your size, V?
I'm the same size as.
Oh, same size. Okay.
Oh, see, that's why you guys are friends. You guys wear the same size. Okay.
So, fan leather joints.
HP fan.
Those are cool.
So like more recent.
Off white joints. Dang.
Wow.
Wow, man.
Sick.
I tried to get the blue ones. I didn't get them.
I wanted the green ones.
The blue and orange joints.
Yeah, the Michigan joints.
Yeah.
And let's throw it back a little bit further.
Damn. Heat.
I know.
That's that heat right there.
He's holding a car right now. That's a car.
Yeah.
Crazy. You haven't worn them yet, huh? I see the sole. Like it's just like lightly.
Once.
Wow.
Once.
No heel drag or anything.
I'm pretty good with my sneakers. Like I.
Crazy.
Do you clean them?
No.
Pardon?
Do you clean them?
Not as much as I should. I'm not like one of those people who like as soon as I use them.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, you sitting with them like, everywhere. Like, no, you know what? I might just let the dirt just chill.
I clean my shoes while I'm in public. I get home before I leave.
Yeah, make sure they clean.
And then I got my
Denims.
Wow.
The denim joints.
Those are up right now. That's price.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I can't believe how SB like.
Is that a 5 or half or 6?
These are a 6.
Yeah.
They're coming back. Pretty sure they're coming back.
I'm gonna look up right now how much they are.
It's on StockX. It's probably something ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
I think it's like maybe like 10 bands.
yeah, probably 10,000.
Any more?
Wow.
You already showed them your other
The special box. Oh, the OG joints.
The Cheryl Swoops.
Yeah, the Cheryl Swoop joints. Columbia Blue joints.
Yeah. They actually just started the retro those again this year.
Yeah. They had the white and black and red joints.
Oh, did you already show them these ones? Oh, I forgot these. Okay, well, yeah, I have like. Oh yeah, show them those.
I have three more.
She has more sneakers.
Oh,
You got some tips.
the Tiffany's.
Yeah, so my
Yeah.
I got it.
That is-
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
it's all good.
All right, so yeah, my Tiffany dunks. These are
Yeah.
babies. I've worn them way too much.
Those are
Yeah.
sweet.
And then, like I said, as long as they keep
Yeah.
actually my BC3s,
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
she-
keep wearing.
I wore these zip lining.
Yeah. Oh,
You
damn.
want them ziplining?
I wear them to go out. I wear them to go
Oh
zip.
my,
I wear them to
that's
dinner.
crazy.
That's all around, baby. That's all.
That's a shoe that you can get dirty and then it's still gonna look even
Oh,
better.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Oh, these ones are fire. Show
And then
them
my
those.
Huff.
Ups are
Ooh,
nice. Wow.
the high top joints.
So Tasha, I looked up on StockX. Right now it's at 16,000.
16,000 for the
Yeah.
denim?
Yeah. See? 16. So you got a car in your you got a car in your closet.
How about the Huffs?
Well, let's see. Because you know it's Travis Scott, man.
Yeah,
Like-
Travis Scott, bro.
A lot of SBs.
Right now,
From,
Oh, wow.
I've been getting them from Project Blitz.
you're a 6. Right now there's a pair for 25,000.
Jeez. Damn.
Yeah, 25. Yeah,
That's-
25. Look, 25.
you're the one. You got it.
Tasha's like, B's like, I'm glad you're my friend because you know
Yeah.
I'm gonna we're gonna keep those shoes.
She got the heat, bro.
When they were gonna ask me about sneakers, I was like, I have to ask Tasha because she's a huge sneakerhead. Like she knows everything about sneakers. Gets sponsored. Like
Sponsored. Damn.
Sponsored. Wow.
her Instagram is Love Tasha. You should check it out.
Will
Sure.
do.
More of her sneakers on there. She has a whole closet.
You said left, Tasha?
Love Tasha.
Oh, love Tasha.
Oh, love Tasha. Oh, with the heart. For sure.
Yeah, love Tasha.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Got
Well,
you.
so that wraps it up. So thank you so much, D and Seth from the 808. So hope you guys staying safe. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, mahalo.